Hello, welcome back to my channel, or welcome back to part 2 of our little getaway in Yamagata Prefecture. If you haven't seen the first part of our trip, I'll leave it in the cards up above and in the description below. I highly recommend you watch that first so you know what's going on and what our plans are for the rest of the trip. Today we are just getting ready. We're about to head over to Starbucks to get some coffee and some breakfast, and then we're going to be doing a few outside activities depending on weather. Hopefully weather will be good, but we're going to 2 separate waterfalls that are about an hour away from each other. Both waterfalls are very popular. One is in the top 100 of Japan's most best waterfalls, Shiraito Falls, and the other falls is Tamasudari Falls, which is also very breathtaking. I hope that we are able to get some really good views and footage from today. But we're gonna go ahead and head over to Starbucks and get some coffee. Okay, so we are at Tamasudari Falls. The first falls, Shiraito, yeah. Shiraito Falls did not work out for us. You could only go there by boat, and I didn't know that. I didn't see any information when I was researching about that, so we weren't really prepared. And it didn't seem like there was any boats running over there. It was pretty empty. And it was cold over there, so I don't know, it might have been for the best. But we're at the other falls, and right now it is snowing a little bit, so hopefully it's not too cold. Tamasudari was first named by a Buddhist monk over 1200 years ago. It is located in Masuda, a township tucked in a valley surrounded by mountains. It is said that a Buddhist statue is hidden behind the endless torrent of water against the cliff. It's pretty cold over here, but the waterfall is so pretty. Nick is setting up the drone, and we're going to get some drone shots. I have my camera set up for photos. The cliff face of Tamasudari is thought to have been formed roughly 15 million years ago, when the whole region laid beneath the ocean. Its dark volcanic rocks are the result of lava that cooled and hardened in the ocean. We're leaving the waterfall after we froze to death, basically.
Yeah, completely.
After the waterfall, we decided to go ahead and add another thing for us to do today, since it's still early in the day and we had a lot of time left. The waterfall was very pretty. It was very cold though. I think that it was a little bit different than what I thought. I mean, it was still pretty because it was a waterfall, but I think it would have been more pretty if it was all green or if it was frozen over, like I saw on some photos online. It was all frozen with snow. So, but it was still cool to go see. But now we're going to head over to Mount Haguro at the 5-story pagoda. And there's a shrine there and all sorts of stuff. So right now it is like hailing or snowing, so I don't know how long we'll be there or what, but we're gonna go ahead and check it out today. As one of the mythical three holy mountains of Dua, Mount Haguro boasts incredible pristine natural beauty and spiritual wonder that has drawn visitors to its peak since the 6th century AD. Mount Haguro represents the present and the world of earthly desires, and it is the start of a sacred pilgrimage known as the Journey of Rebirth that involves traveling through the present, past, and future on these three holy mountains. Mount Gasan is the tallest of the three Dua mountains, the other two being Mount Haguro, the present, and Mount Yondu, the future. Those who partake in this journey are known as Yamabushi mountain monks. In ancient times, women weren't allowed to pass this river as it was deemed too dangerous, so they prayed at the shrine to the right just before the bridge instead. This is the Grandpa Cedar tree, and of the estimated 600 cedar trees on Mount Haguro, the Grandpa Cedar tree is thought to be both the oldest at over 1,000 years of age and the tallest at 43 meters in height. The Grandpa Cedar tree has been a widower since he lost his partner, the Grandma Cedar tree, more than 100 years ago. Mount Haguro is home to the oldest 5-story pagoda in all of Tohoku. Just past the Grandpa Cedar tree stands the 5-story pagoda. Originally constructed during the Heian period, the current structure is said to have been rebuilt in 1372. The pagoda preserves the original natural color of the wood, and no nails were used in its construction. The 2,446 stone steps of this mountain form a stunning walk through a towering cedar forest that is lined with temples and shrines for many deities that are believed to dwell on this mountain. Priests of three mountains of Dua spent roughly 13 years constructing the path in the 1600s. What a busy day, guys. Today we did a lot of stuff, but also kind of felt like not a lot at the same time. But we still had a really good day, even though it was raining and snowing and cold. We still have really enjoyed this trip, and we're really glad that we got to go because we weren't sure a few times if we were actually going to get it to go on a trip. So we're really excited just to go explore somewhere different and see a bunch of beautiful nature. But we are back at the hotel now, and we are actually supposed to stay tonight and then come home tomorrow sometime. But I think since we've done everything that we were planning on doing, we might just go ahead and drive home to sleep in our own bed because this bed was not super comfy. And we'd rather just sleep in our own bed and then pick up the dogs tomorrow morning because they're staying at the kennel. So thank you so much for watching my second part of our trip. Stay tuned because we will be going on more snow adventures really soon. We still want to keep traveling as much as we can with COVID restrictions. We just have to keep that in mind. So thank you for watching. Make sure you give this video a big thumbs up and see you in the next one.